Ladies and gentlemen, the video that you're seeing right now is not a fluke. This is actually me, Childish, in the flesh. I have not died. I am still alive. Don't worry, everybody. Everything's going to be okay. Now, this is going to be an update video. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, so you know what? Let's just go ahead and get right into it. What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again with a brand new video for Might and Magic Elemental Guardians. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in. Today we got, again, a ton of stuff to talk about, so we're going to be jumping right into it. I'm going to focus on the updates that we're able to talk about right now, some of the stuff that we got going on for the month of October, and then we'll spend the next 32 minutes talking about everything I know you guys are here to hear about. You know, you're here to watch, okay? So first and foremost here, again, if you guys do not remember, we had an AMA a couple of months back there, the second AMA that was live on Discord, and there was a couple of things that, we were looking to connect with regards to developers and looking to get improved, with the upcoming update. Now, there was some of the stuff that they said, yeah, it's probably going to be coming down the road soon, but there was actually a few things that they actually said that they were looking to bring out at the end of November. So I'm super excited to announce that we do have a couple of things to share with you. This is not going to be everything, but I do want to let you know what's going on so that if you're curious about some of the upcoming things that you've been looking for, we can get that information to you right away. Okay, so first and foremost here, this is probably like the number one thing that people wanted. The evolution spell reroll. This is going to be one of the few things that they're going to be doing in the upcoming update in the end of November here. So I believe it's going to be dropping the 25th of October, so definitely stay tuned for that. Obviously, the evolution roll, this is something that we've always wanted because of the fact that when we get a chance to get these new units, the Nat3s and Nat4s or whatever the case may be, we have that 50-50 chance of getting the evolution that we want. Now we're going to be able to change it. How it's going to work specifically, I do not know, but it's going to be an option that we're going to be able to take advantage of, okay? Next one up, we got the rune upgrade or the glyph upgrade, as is stated here. Now, the glyph upgrade, we already can do it, but one of the things that people, always talked about was, man, I wish this could be like a times 10 thing. Well, as you guys might have guessed, they finally implemented that in for the upcoming update. So we're going to be able to roll it out times 10. So we don't have to sit there and constantly press it over and over and over again. So pretty excited about that here. Next one up, we have the account merging. So this is going to be super cool. Something that we've wanted a while as well. If you got two different devices, one's maybe an Apple device and one's an Android device, you're going to be able to connect it with both accounts. You're going to be able to connect one account and use it on both the devices. So it's super nice. Apparently, whichever device you have, you're going to be able to get this linking code and then input that linking code in order to connect the two devices here. So I'm actually pretty excited about it because, I play on my iOS device, but I use an Android tablet. I also use Nox for some of the games that I play. So, it just makes everything a little bit easier. So, obviously this is something that everybody wants, so we can't really get mad on that. So those are going to be the big things. The last thing to drop for you guys is what they're basically saying is creature tags. So creature tags essentially is going to be providing a little bit more specific information on the units. Now, out of all the things that we have kind of been looking to do, this is actually something that wasn't mentioned in the AMA that actually probably got me a little bit more excited than you guys would imagine, right? And I'm going to get into it a lot here at the end of the video. But, when it comes to some of the things that can come down the road, they're providing us a little bit of information, a little bit of detail on the unit, right? So some characteristics, so to speak, of that unit. So when we think about the diversity of the units and what they can potentially do, maybe open up some new dungeons that, only state that you can only bring this type of unit or that type of creature or this type of, attribute. This may, provide a little diversity for the game, which is definitely something that will promote a healthy environment for us players. So this, like I said, of all the things that we've wanted, this is actually the one that I'm probably more excited about because, like I said, we all need that that reinvigoration, and if they create some kind of a new game mode or format or dungeon, that could be pretty exciting. I'm very excited to see what they do about that here. So those are the big things that you guys can look out for. Again, there's going to be a couple of things that are going to be dropping down the road. Now, again, I would definitely keep an eye out on Discord. You never know, they're probably going to have a little bit more information for you. The developers always like to throw a couple of sneak peeks their way, but as far as the information that I can provide for you right now, this is pretty much everything that I could do. And if you've been following the Discord throughout the day today, I know this video is coming late because I work today, so Worked super late today, so I didn't get a chance to put out any more information for you up until now. But even though this video is going to be dropping super late, I want to go ahead and just put it out right now, and then just get it out for you. Okay, let me go ahead and end this because obviously my team is still whack. I'm trying to transition into a little more speed comp here, and of course. Again, one of the things that I've talked about, a lot of the community's talked about, the AI, something I would like to see when it comes to quality of life improvements. It still needs a lot of TLC right now. But getting back to it, that last day in May, or actually, if you remember when I went to Barcelona, they talked about trying to bring out some new updates, like a big content update, and then a month from now they're going to be bringing in like a quality of life update, and go back and forth with that, so on and so forth. That was one of the things that I believe Serge said in the stream live. So this looks to be like a quality of life update. I'm hoping that there's a little bit more information to come, because like I said, I think the AI is a super big thing that I'm looking to see. I would hope that they can get that squared away. There's a lot of potential for different types of strategies that people can employ if the AI was a little bit on point. It may make an argument for bringing in different units that you wouldn't think if we had the ability to direct where our units are going to attack, right? With a defense break or something of the sort here. So, but anyways, enough of that talk. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. I guess you could say like a lot of frequently asked questions here or whatnot. I'm going to just keep it 100% honest with you now. Again, if you are part of the Discord community, okay, you already know what I'm going to say. So you can honestly skip the video, skip the rest of the video. Take care. Bye-bye. I love you. I seriously do. If you guys are still watching these videos, even after not posting a video for 2 weeks, I do love you. Just don't forget that, right? Okay. So one of the first things that I even like titled this one. This was this first FAQ. It's not really a FAQ, right? But it's like a video. Okay. No videos equals RIP Mmeg. Okay. We have a handful of people in the community that believe that if a content creator chooses not to make a video or hasn't made a video in a while, apparently the game is dying. Okay, and so I'm here to say that I do not believe that is the case. Me as a content creator, when we look at different games of what we can do, right, I try to provide anything and everything I can within the limitations of my account. Okay, I'm not a whale. I would like to be, but I'm not there. Okay, and if I had a little more resources, I can invest a little bit more into it and try out new things, new strategies. But honestly, the limitations that I currently have is it just basically allows me to provide you what I already have. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is ChildishPlays. I've been making I made MMG videos since the launch. I made over 75 videos in the first 3 months alone, with the first month being over 30 videos, literally putting out a daily video covering anything and everything you could think about this game. Again, within the limitations of my account. So again, as a content creator, guys, me personally, I want to make sure that every single video that I provide for you is actually genuine and something that you can enjoy. If I'm constantly putting out videos on how to speed Rat 10 or how to show you how to be an epic arena player by basically taking my OP Nat 4 and just bum rushing everybody with the first turn and getting the win because the strategy is polarized, there's not really much to that, right? I don't want you guys to get bored. I don't want you guys to be upset about the content. We literally try to provide you, and I'd say we as in the content creators of the community that maybe you haven't seen a lot of videos on, we really try to provide you something unique, something genuine, something that you can enjoy and come back to right here. So basically, as I've stated in Discord, the last day I made, we had a couple of things, drop, and I made it public. I made it public there. And again, I love my developers over there at Ubisoft. I made it public that even though I was super excited to hear some of the information that they provided, I thought that the AMA, some of the information that we got was a little bit underwhelming. And the reason why I say that is because out of all the games that I play, if you've ever seen me or if you've known me from, some of you guys don't even know me from previous video games like on YouTube, whatnot, I was originally a first-person shooter player. Like, I'm a super competitive player. It's all about PvP. I literally got into games for the PvP content, not the PvE. Okay, so when you get into a game like this that really connected with me and really enjoyed it, I saw the big potential in this, and I'm like, man, there's so much potential when it comes to the game and where it can go. So I'm even gonna throw something. I'm even gonna go out of my way to throw something like a crazy conversation that I had. Okay, I had a chance to meet with the developers early on, maybe a week into the I mean, I had a chance to meet with them, but I actually had a chance to do a phone call conversation. Again, they're going to be surprised because this is something that I haven't talked with them, you know, outside of our conversation. But you know, when I first got talking to them, maybe a week into the launch, you know, we were talking about how everything was going, what are things doing, you know, what are the plans, you know, how's your week has been, because I'm sure it's been stressful. I was talking to them about a little bit of things, and funny enough, guys, I kid you not, I actually provided like just a skeleton, like little bit of information, just basic information on some of the ideas that I had for the future. And one of those was being like a live PvP kind of thing, you know, within some kind of way that you can, you know, we can create some kind of a format that allows people to play and not have it so based on you know, who got the bigger visa, but more so skills. Figuring out some kind of a way to not connect the monsters or the glyphs or whatever. Some kind of way of like having an even playing field so that everyone can participate, and basically the person with the best skill and the you know, the best way can, you know, take advantage of this you know, take advantage of this thing and make it, you know, a super fun environment to play. Live PvP is super fun, and I hope that down the road it comes in. But that being said, you know, I kid you not, they all looked at me and they were just like, well, you know, I like where your head's going, but it's not something that we're looking to do. And I respected that. You know, I was like, no, it's all right. It's all right. You know, it's just something down the road. And I mean, so, you know, I put it out there because I want to be 100% transparent with you. I literally talked to them a week into the thing and I said, you know what, like I'm really excited to see what you guys do down the road for PvP. And even though that wasn't in what they were looking to do at that time, you know, they were still appreciative of, you know, just bringing up the idea, because, you know, they always appreciate people that do think about different things that they can do to improve the game. I mean, it's all about getting your information and collecting it with us to go ahead and provide and give them the best information possible so that we can make this game, you know, as good as it can be, right? So, whoa. Oh, well, we got the percentage. We got a little bit of stuff. Okay, well, that's okay. It's live still, but it's whatever. So, you know, getting back to the topic at hand. Basically, guys, my content creation is going to be limited to, or sorry, it's going to be set to the limitations that I have, right? And while right now their focus is on PvE and not PvP, yes, you're not going to see a ton of videos unless we actually have some new content to talk about, which is why I'm here today. We have some new things coming out in the next week, and so I just want to go ahead and share that with you. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more information dropping out in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. But until that time, guys, I hope that you guys all understand where I'm coming from. As much as I would love to make you daily videos on a regular basis, I want to provide some kind of variety, some kind of diversity when it comes to my videos. And if I literally have to be able to cover everything that I can cover, with the limitation, how many times I'm going to say with the limitation? Somebody count in the chat here. How many times? Within the limitations of my account, right? Okay. Until I can whale out, I really can't provide you the stuff here. And so I'm hoping down the road that, you know, obviously we got 3 big quality of life improvements. I'm hoping down the road the AI, you know, looks to change so that we can provide different types of teams down the road. And then I'm looking to see some kind of a meta shift. I want to see something, you know, in PvP that can change the way we play right now. Right now, if it's, you know, you get the first turn, or you got yourself a super bruiser top with high, you know, high resistance, and you pray to the gods that if you don't get the, you know, if you can out tank their DPS or out, you know, tank their CC, you can live. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit polarized right now. So I'm hoping that something comes around to provide a little bit of variety. That can mix it up a little bit, but I want to give real quick before everyone thinks this is like a hate video. Okay, don't dislike the video just yet, right? I do want to give kudos to Ubisoft right now, because this new event, this 1-star 2-star dungeon, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, 1-star 2-star dungeon allows us to try different units that we have not tried before, allows us to build them up, do what we want to do, and it also allows us to, when we're all done with the dungeon, we can go ahead and use it for fodder to evolve or rank up our units into, you know, rank 4, rank 5, or whatever the case may be. Like, this is something new, this is something exciting, this is what keeps me smiling. Okay, and so when you think about the potential, right, where how many people have said in the chat, they'd be like, oh my god, there's so much potential in this game, man, you don't even know. Like, this can mean, what about like different modes for PvP? If we don't bring in live PvP, right, what about different modes for arena? 1-star arena, 2-star arena, 3-star arena, you know, create some new game modes to provide a different type of league within those game modes or something of the, I mean, there's so many things we can do here. And I'm hoping that one of these random things that have kind of blown off is actually true, because I kid you not, guys, if they figure out a way to mix it up some way, shape, or form that's crazy, I guarantee you, not just me, but every single influencer that you feel is not making the amount of videos you guys deserve, is going to be making a whole lot more videos because we need more stuff to do. We need some new, some fresh, some exciting content. And that's why today we're making this video right now, because we do have a couple of things to talk about. Okay, so that is going to be it, guys. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Again, if you did like anything about this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you liked any of my ideas about potential things they can change along the way, please please give this video a thumbs up, okay? Until that time, until those changes come in, let's go ahead and stay tuned. Let's see what Ubisoft decides to do. And I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Take care.